Welcome to Make the Most of MailChimp. You're about to complete a series of assignments that are designed to have you mastering how to manage and organize your lists. You're going to work with 3 practice lists that are typical for Waterwords clients, and in this short video, we're just going to give you an orientation to what they are. So you have 3 lists that you're going to practice sorting into groups and segments. Supporters of a nonprofit organization, government officials that you work with, and press contacts. Now, these lists are completely fake. Don't send emails to these addresses. They will all bounce, and then MailChimp will be convinced you're a spammer. So the first list that we're going to work with is a list of supporters of a nonprofit organization. Here's what the spreadsheet looks like. The spreadsheet tracks the kind of information that nonprofits typically track about their supporters. So, of course, we have the email address and the first name, last name, and street address. But we also have a column where we keep the last amount that the contact donated. Some of these subscribers are donors and some of them are not. We have a column where we keep track of the subscriber's volunteer history. Some of them have volunteered and some of them have not. And we have a column for, are they petition signers? Some of these supporters have signed petitions on our behalf and some of them have not. And you're going to learn in these exercises to sort the list of supporters by all of these habits. Now, real nonprofit organizations that are doing a good job with supporter records might have a lot more fields than this. Now, the second list that you're going to work with is our government officials list. Here's what the spreadsheet looks like. It's a list of government officials at the federal, state, local, and other level. In this list, we keep track of where people work, what organization, what department, what agency they work for. We keep track of whether that's state, local, or federal. And we keep track of whether those are elected or appointed officials. Now, real organizations with active government relations programs might have even more information that they're tracking, but this will be good for practice now. The third list that you're going to work with is a hypothetical list of journalists. Here's what that spreadsheet looks like. You could use this list in MailChimp for sending press releases to journalists or inviting them to press conferences. You'll have their name and their email address, but you'll also have the outlet that they work for. You'll also have the role that they play at that outlet. Are they a reporter? Are they an editor? Are they an on-air personality? And you'll have their beats. That's the topics that they cover. Do they cover water? Do they cover energy? For reporters, we're also keeping track of whether they use Twitter and whether or not they use LinkedIn. Now, a real organization with an active public relations program might have even more fields than that, but you'll get the sense of how you can use these various criteria to sort your MailChimp list. We have different information that we are keeping track of the different individuals, so that's 3 different lists. And once you've created and imported these lists, you're going to practice subdividing them into groups and segments based on things like where they are, what they do, if they have Twitter, if they have LinkedIn. Learning to sort and organize and resort your lists may feel like eating your vegetables, but once you got the hang of it, it'll feel like eating dessert. And that's the orientation for the next set of assignments that you're going to have.